Good morning. Oh my god, my head hurts so much. I am back in Wales. Today is October 1st. Oh my god, I forgot. New month, new me. Hopefully. Review of September. Low-key, kind of a bad one this year. I feel like I am coming back to myself now and I'm like figuring things out. But I also just had a month of like moving, unpacking, and like I think there's some very complex emotions that go on when you finish uni and you realise you're no longer a student, and then you have to move back home with your parents and you have to put all of your belongings, like all of my mugs, all of my kitchen stuff, all of my toiletries, everything, as they go back in my bedroom, my childhood bedroom. And it's kind of just this realisation of like, oh, I'm back in the same place again. And it feels kind of disheartening. I don't know. It's a very familiar feeling that I had the last time I graduated and had this gap year where I feel like I planned to spend it so valuably, and then now I look back and I can't remember what I did. But yeah, so I went to New York. I got back on the 1st of September. I moved home like a week later, and then I spent like 2 full weeks unpacking and organising and stuff. It took me so long and I can't even remember why it took long. I'm feeling very like foggy. And then since like mid-September I've been posting every day on like Instagram and stuff. I've been trying to get back to YouTube. Also, if you're wondering why I'm like shutting my eyes, it's because I have a headache. Yeah, so I've not really been feeling very motivated to film stuff because I'm kind of at a loss, you know. This is my honest opinion on it. Like, when I make YouTube videos, I like to do it because I enjoy it and I like to edit it and do some fun stuff. And I really try to not focus on like views and stuff, because I'd like to think that even if I got like no views on my videos, I would still make them as kind of like a way to document my thoughts and my life and something to look back on when I'm older. And I also just think it's really nice to share like your perspective in a carefree manner. However, when you post a video on YouTube, it will rank it 1 through 10. Basically, it will be like, this is how your new video is performing compared to your last 9 videos, and it ranks them. And basically every time I post a video that isn't a study vlog, it'll be a 10 out of 10, as in the worst, not the best. And I'm like okay with that now, but in the past that's definitely put me off of filming. So I'm trying to make sure that now, before I start to post again long form YouTube stuff, that I'm not like in my head feeling sorry for myself because like my new video got 1,000 less views than the last one. Because really it's so insignificant, like it doesn't matter. And when I actually think about my values and what I actually care about, I don't care about that at all. But then I get a bit carried away with the whole thing of it. I don't actually care, I just like get confused and start thinking it's important, and then I randomly get this sudden moment of realisation where I'm like, wait, it literally doesn't matter, and then I feel fine. But sometimes it takes me weeks of like worrying and feeling crap to realise like, oh, I actually don't give an F. All I really want is a job so that I can feel more direction in my life. And I find that a lot of the videos I watch are people who don't have like a normal job. They're doing like videos and Instagram or whatever full time, and they're doing all these fun, exciting things, and that doesn't really reflect my life. And so I want to kind of create something perhaps a bit more realistic to most people who are watching. You know, does that make sense? I don't know if I sound like ridiculous or perhaps even like big-headed. I literally don't know. I just can't even compose a thought right now, honestly. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, it's not even early. It's 10:20. I'm going to write some things I'm going to do. First of all, paracetamol. I just want to go on a walk, and I can't go on a walk if I can't open my eyes in the light. Even now when I wear like sunglasses, I have to squint because I'm so sensitive to light, which is really, really annoying, not gonna lie. Oh, okay then, I'll do a food shop. Okay, so paracetamol, walk, food shop, oh, shower, can't be stinking, and then I have to give my mum a lift somewhere in like 2 hours, so I don't really have much time to actually do all of this. That's fine. Okay, before I go, I'm going to show you my room, just so you can see what's going on since I moved back. I've got some records here by my bed, Nara book, plant, there's my door, yoga mat, hoodies, dressing gowns, Salmont bag, this monitor from John Lewis, and I stuck my Sunny Angel baby on there. I obviously need to tidy it a bit, but you can see one of my Nyota, hello, art corner. So these 3 canvases, I just primed them the other day with some gesso. I sanded them. I've also been, you can't really see because the canvases are in the way, but I've got all of these sketchbooks on here. This is where I'm at. I'm gonna try my best, and perhaps I feel awkward because I'm so out of practice from vlogging because I've not done it in so long, but I can't remember what I would normally film, but I'm just gonna do stuff and we're gonna see. And I think it'll be good to encourage me to like do things with my day other than just think about getting a job. Hello. So I just made some banana bread. That's gonna be my breakfast for the next 6 days. basically the week. And now I'm just checking some emails. Ever since buying this monitor, I feel way more motivated to come and sit at my desk to do work. Like before, it would be so tempting to just do everything from my bed, but now it's like I have this special area I can come to. I'm also looking at tickets for Tame Impala, but I don't think I'm gonna go because I think it's gonna be a little bit much for me, to be honest. I'm also going to see Leve on her tour next year, so I'm very excited, and I just don't really think I need to be buying tickets for Tame Impala right now. And Twice tickets go on sale next week, which I think will be really expensive, so hopefully I'm able to get some, but I really don't know if that's possible. I hope so, and I literally think I'm gonna go see them on my own because I don't know anyone who would go and watch Twice with me, so I'm still excited though. I can make it like a very fun solo date. I'm currently working on my London vlog. It's taking me so long to edit it because it was filmed using 4 different cameras, and one of them, which has the majority of the footage, was taken on one camera, which is actually not a video camera, it's like a photography camera, and so a lot of the shots are very underexposed and it's been hard to correct that. And also it doesn't have any built-in stabilization, so I've had to cut out so many clips, and it was about 2.5 hours of raw footage, but all made up of like tiny clips. Like it took me so long to cut it down, and now we're at like 20 minutes and I'm adding music in. I've already added basically all the captions I want to add, so it is coming together, but it also just feels like it's been so long since I filmed this. I filmed this in July and it's now October, so it feels a bit weird. I already packed my bag as well. I'm gonna go to the cinema with my boyfriend and then I'm gonna stay over in his house, so I need to go basically as soon as I get my banana bread out of the oven. I'm gonna go, so I'm gonna have to ask someone else to store it for me. Here is my timeline so far. These are the clips I've chosen for the intro. Gotta finish that, and then I've already added music to this bit with the Yoshitomo Nara exhibit, and then I basically have all of this left, and then I have this clip at the end where I've not edited it yet because I just could not be bothered. There was so much background noise, I just could not bear to edit it at the time, so I've just been like adding captions and stuff to the rest of it. And I always edit using Final Cut Pro. I always get asked that, and it is an Apple only software, and my editing assistants help me. But yeah, overall my day is going pretty well and I'm excited to go to the cinema. I can't remember what I'm watching. One Battle After Another. Oh, that film with Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's got so many 1-star reviews, but my boyfriend keeps calling it the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie, and I'm like, tell me the name of the film. So yeah, One Battle After Another, we're gonna go watch that. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some editing done, finish off the banana bread, and then I'll be going.